It's finally here and I'm good.
It's a very short snippet.
I'm fighting you.
My name is Nicho. Mate is the surname. Bro, imagine we were friends in primary school and high school.
The name is Qiniso.
Oof. Wait, say that again, bro.
Qiniso. Growing up, I wanted to be a lawyer. Everyone was like, you should be a lawyer because you can lie.
You met at church, eh, bro?
That's the last good thing about our friendship. I'm joking.
We've been intentional about our spiritual journey.
I should have graduated. I should know these things now. Like, I've been walking this journey with Christ. I've been walking this journey for a long time.
Bro,
but I'm still struggling.
You know, you speak of being where you're at and where you wish or you want to be.
Yeah.
And bro, like, there's something in between. It's a gap between your singleness and being in a relationship.
It's the gap with where I want to be career-wise, but where the reality of where I am now.
I mean, the gap between, my spiritual journey now and the second coming of Jesus.
There's something that we have to do during that gap.
For sure.
I'm trying to open up right now. Like, I want us to have that open, chat. I don't want someone saying it's fluff.
Yo, that was good.
Yeah.
There was growth that happened in that, like, vulnerability.
We can also call each other out and be like, hey, I know you're there, but remember, you want to be there.
Sure.
What you're doing now isn't putting you there. It's not moving you towards that.
I think about the person, bro, who's like going like, bro, Jesus, that's my God.
Yeah.
You know, I think about that person going like, we hear you. And I'm no better than you.
Fully.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I've been there. Like, what you're saying, I've said it. Like, how do we release the shackles and acknowledge that angas?
God needs to be in it. The podcast exists for you guys to come on this journey with us.
The gap. We don't know everything. I love it.
Oh, man.
How you doing, my boy?
How you feeling? You well?
It's good, bro. It's finally here and I'm good.
Listen, it's taken a minute. It's taken a minute.
A minute is a way to put it.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. The thing is that we executed.
We here.
You know?
We are here. We're starting. We're shooting this, bro. We're going. I'm excited.
Yeah, big man. Listen, I won't lie. So I think it's like, honestly, we know each other. But I guess the viewers don't know us, right? And really just like kind of just a little about me. I don't know. Maybe there's some things I might say that you don't even know, bro.
Things I might not even agree with. I mean, no. He's adding too much here.
Some spice over here. You got it, bro. You got it. It's all for the clouds. I mean, what do you mean?
I'm fighting you, bro.
So, I mean, listen, bro. Like, for those who don't know, my name is Nicho. Mate is the surname, and I grew up in a small town, Tunzini, up north. Really just a small town living, you know, really didn't have much. But, you know, had a good village, had a good amount of people. I was naughty, bro. Like, I'm going to tell you straight up right now, like, I was naughty. Because I even think I'm like, bro, imagine we were friends in primary school and high school. It's a mess.
No.
It's a mess, bro.
Bro, I can't handle you this late in my life. I'm quite mature, but I can't handle you. Don't take me back. Don't take me any earlier than when I got you, bro.
Exactly that, bro. And like, you know, grew up, bro, and I, you know, played a little bit of sports. I loved it, you know, outgoing. And then, decided to move to Durban, the big city. No. So I was told. Only like 6 months later to realize, bro, Durban's small.
Very, yes.
Durban is small.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Bro.
But I mean, you know, honestly, since then it's been a journey of, I mean, jeepers, bro. Like, you know, studying at AFTA for film school. You know, did that for a year. My sponsor after that was like, yo, bro, I'm cutting you because you never got a job. And I was like, no, real talk. Because my buddy would have done the exact same thing.
And that's life, right? That's what it is. And we're gonna dive in, but Karen.
For sure, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like, honestly, just through that, I mean, then I started working. I had no choice, but I had to graft. You know, and then since then it's been grafting, bro. I worked in the gym industry. I've managed at a butchery, bro. I've sold cars.
Weren't you a bouncer at some point?
Well, I worked at Bounce.
Oh, you worked at Bounce. I don't listen to you as much as you should.
I mean, you could call it that. I'll put that on my resume.
Don't say no.
No, but bro, like, and I guess now we're here, you know. And I mean, obviously, it's a very short snippet. Of my life and who I am. You know, but really, I think as we do this, as we really converse with one another, I think we'll kind of really get more of, bro, I don't know, I'll unravel, bro. I'm just, it's going all off, bro.
Let's go. Yeah.
So, bro, and
that's you, bro.
So come on, let's hear you, bro.
I wish my story was as exciting as yours, you know what I mean? Like, you know, but no, jokes aside. Listen, the name is Qiniso.
Wait, say that again, bro.
Qiniso. I feel like a lot of people are gonna listen to this and be like, who's Qiniso? Because everyone knows Q. Like, everyone just like, He's cute, you know what I mean? Name is Qiniso Ngobese.
Yeah, let's go.
But most people call me Q. I've been called so many things. Quincy, Qiniso, Kwanzo.
Quentin.
You know what I mean? Like, so I just said Q is easier for everyone, so let's just try that.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man, grew up in KwaMashu, township of KwaMashu, here in Durban. Born and bred there, man. Lived a very nice life. Mom and dad, sister, brother.
Come on, let's
that
go.
was the setup, bro. We grew up in I always laugh when I talk about where I grew up, man. It was a 1-bedroom house where mom's bedroom is here, my bedroom is here, the kitchen is here, the living room is here. Everything is all in one. Like I could be in my bed and then wake up and then touch the kitchen.
Sure.
And then
4-in-1. It's a 4-in-1.
It was a 4-in-1, and I think we overcomplicated our lives. We're trying to build a big house. You know what I mean? Like it should have stayed there, bro. It should have stayed there. But I grew up in very humble beginnings, man.
Bro.
And then I went to school within the area of Durban. So I've stayed in Durban my whole life until obviously now. And then, bro, went to a school called Durban North College. Shout out to Durban North College. If there's anyone from Durban North College that is listening to this, shout out to you. You're awesome. Fully.
Listen, can I be honest, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we're about honesty here.
And that's what we do.
I might as well just kick it off.
Yeah.
But bro, I won't lie. I remember dating a girl from DNC, and like, can I be honest? I was that guy, bro. I was that guy that was 1 year out of school, maybe even 2. And like I was picking this girl up from school.
Oh,
like
my
I was
school,
that
my
guy.
school.
Yeah. Bro, I was that guy, and she was like in a uniform, jump into a car that wasn't even mine. Like,
bro, if I was that girl's prefect, I should have given it detention. Easily, I should have whacked her with detention. What is she doing with you? I'm joking.
Yes, sir,
Bro. Sure. So went to Durban College, went to varsity, studied at UKZN, did marketing, man. Like I think growing up, I wanted to be a lawyer. Everyone was like, you should be a lawyer because you can lie. You're crazy, bro. Everyone was like, you can lie well, so be a lawyer.
that's still the chance.
And so wanted to be a lawyer my whole life, and then all of a sudden found myself in marketing because I just love people, love interacting with people, love talking to people, and marketing allows that for me. And then got a job here in Durban, graft, and then now I'm in Joburg.
Shit's go. Oaks is just moving.
Oh, bro, it's been crazy. It's been a crazy year and a half moving to Joburg, trying to set a new life, and that's the part where we're gonna dive deeper into understanding the moving away from family, because my whole family is still here. My brother is in Joburg, my sister is in Joburg, but like me transitioning, leaving my friends, leaving you guys, and starting a new life that side, that was like tough, bro. But that's like a highlight of who I am as well.
Sure. Come on.
See, there's so much, bro. We can dive
bro, I think that's the beauty of this. I think there's so much, and I think slowly but surely,
bro,
these things will just start to reveal themselves.
Fully.
Everyone
will be like, oh, okay, I hear that. Yeah.
You know, and like I think, I mean, for a little bit of context, Q and I, we met at church, bro.
That's the last good thing about our friendship. I'm joking.
It's like God was like, these guys just
I'm glad they're not going to meet anyway. Let me make sure they meet at a club before they, you know what I mean? Yeah. We met at church, bro.
Yeah, okay, that was good. I mean, when was it, bro? Like,
I think it was 2021, 2022.
Okay.
After COVID.
Yeah.
Church called Grace Family Church.
Yeah.
We met there. Yeah, see, there was this one loud person. Guys, I'm loud. I'm very loud. No, you know me. I'm very loud. But Nicho, bro, Nicho was so, I'm like, he's this loud, making a noise and being my competition and noise.
You know what, talking about the competition though, I don't know, bro, so like in South Africa, in Durban, there's this term and they call it the coconut and everything like that, which is like, I don't know how I feel about that, because I'm just like, I mean, bro, like, I drink Woolworths water, bro, like that's all it is.
Is that a crime? Is that a crime for me to drink Woolworths water?
And then I remember coming to church, I'm like, oh man, there's another one, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm used to being the only one, bro.
Yeah. This okay, you know what I mean? Yeah, bro. I'm the Yabri, the Yabri.
You gotta have one.
You know, bro, and it is, bro. And to that, right? And really going deep into this, but like I always said, the reason I talk like this, my mom, my dad can't speak English proper. The person that taught me English was my teacher. And guess how my teacher spoke? Like this. So we're like, what was I meant to do?
She did her job.
She was teaching me English, bro. And she's like, talk like this. And that's what I was doing, bro. I always say that. But anyway,
so you're basically saying you're a fast learner?
I am a fast learner, bro.
Okay.
And I've grasped the English language.
It's
the accent. Not the language. The accent. I've got the accent to the T. Everything else is still working, man.
Yeah, listen. English is a complicated language. It's like, I grew up with my guardian, and she's white, and like, honestly, one of the biggest things that she used to correct me, bro. And it used to be like, oh, please pass me the white thing. And she's like, Nicho, it's not white, it's white. And I was like,
it's the small things, man.
And I'm like, and she's an English teacher, she's a history teacher.
Come on.
And so I'm just getting schooled every time I get home. I get schooled. I go to school. I'm getting schooled.
Yeah. And you didn't do both either. I'm joking.
No, listen, I just made it, bro.
What more can we ask for?
You know what? You got to start here, bro.
What more can
you know
we
what?
ask
So that as you make it in life, you get to go, oh, you know what?
Have a low base and then just keep on.
Bro, that's my chat stuff. I mean, you can apply that to everything. Relationships.
Low base. Just low base. I love it.
Oh, yeah. Bro. So, I mean, and that's really been our journey. And I think, like you, if I'm being honest, out of that, has spawned, our friendship, has spawned the walk that we've had. I think, we were chatting to a mate of ours last night at church, actually.
Yeah.
And we just spoke about, the Live the Story course that we did and just like how deep and how moving that was for us spiritually.
Yeah.
And like, I think from that, bro, it's just like, we've been intentional about our spiritual journey and and like to kind of say, we followers of Christ, bro.
First and foremost, that's where it starts.
Exactly.
Like that's our identity.
For sure. For sure. And definitely, I think it's in then going like, how do we navigate that?
Yeah. which is very easy to say. Try action it.
Man.
Try action that, bro. Oh yeah. And we've the thing is, I think, and bro, what kept us close was not anything outside of the foundation that we have. Because I think we grew up in different backgrounds, essentially.
Sure.
There's some similarities but I think our core backgrounds was quite different. But where we match and where we met and where we could click was our foundation in Christ, was our love for people.
Sure.
And that becomes like, that forms a friendship. That's enough to form a friendship. But for us, that's how it started.
Yeah.
That's how it started. It started at church, started at doing a course together. It started at me having questions and you having questions. And I'm like, oh, I'm not alone.
Yeah,
oh, like,
exactly.
I could relate to you because I'm like, oh, you go through the same things I go through. You question what I question as well.
And honestly, it's been beautiful, bro. Yeah. And I guess now it's like, I don't know, fast forward a few years later.
Yeah.
And bro, like we like, yo, bro, you know those questions that I was asking years back?
Yeah.
Like I'm still on that, bro.
I hear you. Fully.
Yo.
Like, I should have. This is what I have. I should have graduated. I should know these things now. Like, I've been walking this journey with Christ. I've been walking this journey for a long time,
bro.
But I'm still struggling with it.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I should have the PhD.
Fully.
I should be walking around being called doctor, bro. Like.
But I'm still struggling with this thing, and I'm still having the very same questions. I'm still having the same pitfalls that I have. Like it's still there. Like life hasn't like panned out 100% where it should be. I'm clear that I am where I should be though. Wherever I am and whatever I'm doing, it's where Christ wants me.
Come on, bro.
Even though in my mind I should be X, Y, and Z, whatever, but right here in this space with you, with everyone watching, whatever, that's exactly where I should be today, bro.
Bro, that's
so refreshing. I'm backing myself up.
No, you took the words out of my mouth, bro. Like as soon as you said it, I was like, well, I need to say less.
Yeah.
And I think, bro, and in all honesty, you speak of being where you're at and where you wish or you want to be.
Yeah.
And bro, like there's something in between there, bro.
Between where I am, where I'm at, and where I want to be. There's that thing,
bro.
What do you call that?
The gap, bro.
It's called the gap.
And like, here's the reality: is bro, like the gap is not going anywhere.
Yeah, fully.
It's staying, bro.
No. And it will always exist.
For sure, bro. The gap we can talk about the thigh. I'm not the thigh gap. I mean the gap of. Sorry. But and that's why that was a thing, bro.
And it's a laugh that we can't say we didn't live. You know what I mean?
Bro, like,
acknowledge and move.
I mean, but I mean, it's the gap between, bro. It's the gap between your singleness and being in a relationship.
Yeah.
You know?
It's the gap with where I want to be career-wise, but where the reality of where I am now.
Bro, the gap between, my spiritual journey now and the second coming of Jesus. Bro.
Nicho, let me dumb it down for everyone, for you specifically. It's the gap between where you want to be in paddle and where you are now. which is quite terrible, you know what I mean? But
so cheapest, bro. I didn't think we were gonna get that deep.
We're getting deep. But it's where you should be in paddle because you've played for so long and where you currently are.
But isn't that real chats? But isn't that real chats though, bro? It's like 100%. You know, it's almost like, you know, what you mentioned in our spiritual journey.
Yeah.
Bro, we've been walking this journey
fully
for so long.
Fully.
And it's almost like, well, flip. Am I any good at this, right? It's like, you know, when I'm like, I'm playing paddle, bro. Bro, the one day I played 4 hours of paddle, bro.
Yeah.
Like back-to-back matches.
Yeah.
Am I better? Well.
I played with you.
Yeah, but that's just the thing, bro.
I hear you, though.
You know?
Hear you. Yeah.
It's like we put in that mileage and we put in the reps.
Yeah.
And it almost feels like that gap's never getting smaller or what do we do in that gap?
And that's where I was going to go. It's like, because the gap, if we're saying the gap will always exist, it'll always be there. There's something that we have to do during that gap.
For sure.
And I'm so excited about this because I think what I hope to achieve out of this is essentially it's the authenticity and honesty of, hey, this is where I'm at in this gap.
Sure.
Like, this is what I'm struggling with. I haven't figured it out. Just because there's a mic in front of me and whatever cameras are recording, it doesn't mean I figured it out. I'm here because I'm like, actually, guys, I don't know. Like, and that was us wanting to start this because we're like, we don't know.
Yeah,
we
for sure.
don't know, but we've held each other accountable, and it's helping us. And we're like, can we take some people on the journey with us? Exactly. Can we get motivated and inspired by someone else? You know what I mean? Because it can't be a one way, but it's almost like, can we learn something as well? You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So, quite key for us.
And I think that's what we've been doing, bro. It's literally kind of, I think, I remember you had come back from Josie.
Yeah.
And bro, we just had a chat, bro. We were at Starbucks and we had the chat of just this, let's call it the surface level chat. And bro, slowly but surely it just began to like filter deeper and deeper and more real and more vulnerable. And like to come out of that conversation and go like, yo, that was good.
Yeah.
There was growth that happened in that like vulnerability.
Yeah.
You know, in that like kind of like, bro, I don't have it together, but like this is where I'm at.
Yeah.
You know, and like as a brother, I'm going like, note this, but I'm also not going like, yo, bro, it's okay for you to be there.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, yo, cool, it's okay, but I'm not going like, oh, you know, just stay there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, like, okay, well, bro, like, how are we getting up?
Fully.
You know?
Fully. Yeah.
Like, and that's where we're at now.
And it's been the constant thing, bro. And I think, what I believe, I've had quite a few friendships, right? Why I really believe our friendship stood the test of time is because we can also call each other out and be like, hey, I know you're there, but this, remember, you want to be there.
Sure.
What you're doing now isn't putting you there. It's not moving you towards that.
For sure.
And that's that conversation at Starbucks. Starbucks, for me, changed a lot of things between us.
Yeah.
Like, it literally, because I remember we sat there and we ordered something and everyone left. Like, people came and left. Like, everyone just, but we like sat there and it was laughing and Nico was quite loud. And I was so loud. And we were laughing with it, but then there came a time where we got serious. And we spoke about things and we're like, bro, this is what I want for my life. This, from a dating perspective, this is what I want my life to look like.
Sure, bro.
From a waiting perspective, from an addiction perspective, from, this is what I'm struggling with. And we put it on the table. The best thing was, and you said that, because some of the things it was wild to say out loud. Like, I was like, did I just say that? Did I just admit to that? You know what I mean? Because I'm scared to admit certain things. I keep it to myself. But when we admitted it, and we're like, okay, but how do we change that? And I think that for me, Nico, was like that was the moment.
The switch there where we're like, no.
Where we didn't figure out like everything, but we acknowledged everything.
For sure. For sure, bro.
I'm telling you.
And then from there, it was upwards. It was upwards. Listen, but it wasn't easy. Like,
it could never be.
And that's the thing. It hasn't been easy, bro. Like, I think we're on this upward trajectory.
Yeah.
But like, bro, we're climbing.
Yeah.
Bro, and if you've climbed before, I don't know. Obviously, looking at the body, I don't know if you've climbed, but I mean, if you've climbed before, you'll know it's difficult, bro. Like, you know, you're carrying weight.
Yeah.
You know, there's gonna be all these little obstacles, and I think, bro, like what we've been able to do is climb, set each other goals.
Yeah.
You know, and then kind of go, okay, well, listen, let's keep doing this thing well.
Yeah.
You know, and I think honestly, guys, like the gap exists. Like, and when I say the gap, the podcast exists for you guys to come on this journey with us. Yeah. You know, have your 10 cents.
Yeah.
Have your 20 cents.
Fully. they can go up. We're not going to limit to 10 or 20. Go up. Don't stop, please.
But that's it. Yeah, exactly. So that we can, because here's the thing, we will learn as well.
Yeah.
But I think you have a chance to also learn.
Yeah.
You know, I think about the person, bro, who's like going like, bro, Jesus, that's not my God.
Yeah.
You know, I think about that person going like, we hear you. Like, and I'm no better than you.
Fully.
You know what I'm saying?
I've been there. Like, what you're saying, I've said it. I probably went worse as well. Like, I probably went in. But I hear you.
You know?
Yeah.
And honestly, bro, I think that's going to be the hope, is that as we just do this, bro, there's going to be that level of, I think the trust that we have with one another.
Yeah.
But I think also just being able to just actually kind of go, bro, we men.
Yeah.
You know, I think one thing men struggle to do is like be vulnerable, to be open, to realize that like, to realize their failures, bro.
Yeah.
You know, because that as a man, bro, you don't want to be a failure. You know, you don't want to be weak.
Yeah.
You know, and I think we're going like, hey, we are weak sometimes, bro.
Yeah.
You know, we will fail.
Yeah.
You know, but like, what are we doing in that time?
Yeah.
You know, as we're failing, as we feeling lonely, you know, as we're struggling with an addiction, like, what are we doing in that period? You know, and I think that's going to be the hope, is that, bro, we just send it, bro.
Fully. And I had a conversation with a friend exactly around that, right? And there's pressure as men, right? That sits on our shoulders, right? I just learned women also face it though. I think we sometimes hold on to it as Christians. Like, as Christians, we are sometimes scared to speak up about, because what is he gonna think, or what is she gonna think about my faith,
bro?
If I can admit that, God, I don't know what you're doing with my life right now. God, I'm not happy with you right now. And you know, and I think it's an identity thing, and I don't know what it is. We still diving deep in the gap. We don't know everything. I love it. You know what I mean? But there's that thing where it's almost like, how do we release the shackles and acknowledge that angas?
For sure.
Angas.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, for sure.
You know, and I'm struggling. You know what I mean? Like, I hear
for sure.
You. So definitely.
And I think one thing we've had to come to realization is that we don't have the strength, bro, to actually do it ice out.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? As much as I got you, bro, like, there's a force that is just like way mightier, and that's God, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we need to be able to, like, it's just because, bro, we human, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and that's just it. We just like these like small little beings that are, you know, have all of these emotions. And I think one thing we've realized is that God needs to be in it.
Fully.
You know, in it all, bro. Like, and I think even as we look at this podcast, bro, it's like, God is in this.
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying?
Fully.
And so, bro, yeah, man, I think
that's the heart of everything that we want to do. That's the idea and understanding that we're trying to lay forward as well. And I'm excited for the journey. I'm excited. I must be honest to everyone. Who's gonna be our way. I'm nervous.
Yeah.
I'm nervous, not around however the podcast, whatever performs. No, not that. I'm nervous about, you know, once you put things in the light, once you share something, you put it out there, you also have you have that pressure to see it through.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And that's my battle, you know. Most of the time, I sometimes identify as a person that says, I love starting new things, but I can't finish them. And this is the one thing that I want to finish. Like, I want to see it through. Like, I want to have that relationship with Christ. I want to have that relationship with you.
Yeah.
I want to have the relationship with everyone watching and have the walk and not stop somewhere. Like,
sure.
I want to continue.
Yeah.
And that's something that weighs on me as we've even pressed the record button. I'm like, okay, like, we're going to go for it. We're going to go for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, definitely.
And I think, you know, you mentioned that thing about bringing things into light, bro. Because here's the thing that we're so good at is like human beings, or as men, bro, like, I'm gonna just keep it to myself, right?
Sure.
And when I know, it's like, it's all right. I know. Like, you know, everyone else can think that it's all, but bro, like, and then what happens in that darkness, bro, that thing just grows.
Bro.
That thing just grows and it grows. And I mean, bro, like, oh, dude, I think if I think about just testimony and like story of how, bro, being exposed.
Yeah.
Like, how that, it changed me, bro. Like, you know, being exposed, how it made me realize that I need to switch up because I was too much in the darkness and keeping it to myself. And, you know, I didn't think it was a big problem.
Because you were the only one that knew about it and was dealing with it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone thinks everyone else thinks I'm fine.
Bro,
I'm performing, bro. Like, I'm at work, I'm performing.
Yeah.
You know, I'm building relationships.
Sure.
You know, man, it looks like it's all good.
Yeah.
but there's something deep down there that is actually festering into something that could be problematic and that was problematic for my life.
Yeah.
But I'm grateful for it coming to the light.
Yeah.
You know? Because in the light, bro, that's where things like, we gotta grow, bro. We gotta just be like, okay, you know what? We need to actually switch up and actually be serious.
Yeah, I think, you know what it is for me, bro? I want to get practical. I want to get practical for a second.
Okay,
and because we've spoken about the gap and we've spoken about what our hope and heart and intentions, right? Practical example of something you can tell me where there was a gap that there's a gap or there was a gap that existed in your life. What did you do? I'm interested in practically understanding a gap and what did you do? Like just from an overview and I'm trying to sense I'm trying to open up right now. Like I want us to have that open chat. I want someone looking at this and be like, I don't want someone saying it's fluff. I want a story. You know, do we have like, I have, but do you have like a story like there was this one thing and this how whatever, you know what I mean?
Sure, bro.
Yeah.
Do you have yours?
Bro, I always have stories. It was at a mate's wedding, one of our very close mates. Let me tell you something, guys. Probably, they say the camera adds a few pounds. Those are old cameras. The old cameras used to add a few pounds. These ones don't. So the pounds you're seeing are real. You know what I mean? Those are old cameras.
We'll fix it in post.
But genuinely, I think Nicho and I sat. We were in was it like a room? We were like sharing a room. Sharing a room. And our mate, a very close mate of ours, was getting married. So we were like putting our suit on, like, you know what I mean? And as we putting it on, guys, this button went on very well. It was a good one. And this one, and this one. The minute we got to this one at the bottom here, we had to like tuck in a bit, you know what I mean? And we said, hey, bro, like, I don't like how I look. I don't like how my body looks. I've looked so big. I'm not healthy. And like there's like a stomach that was popping out for both me and you, right? Yeah. And it seemed so easy, like, we'll change it or whatever. Yeah. But like we actually sat down and we were like, bro, this is my honesty. And we made an agreement, like, bro, let's hold each other accountable on losing weight. Yeah. As simple as it was to say it, but we practically said, hey, bro, like I want December to come. And I want us looking good. Yeah. Like I'm hoping like a picture will pop up of like the before and afters, whatever, you know what I mean? So you can see, you can literally like we both like took pictures of our before and our after, what we looked like, and then we said, no, Nicho, I'm gonna hold you accountable to this. I'm gonna walk this journey with you guys because it's easy to feel sorry for ourselves. Like we were feeling sorry for ourselves at that moment. But we weren't doing anything about it. And that was just what was missing. That was that gap that we had. Yeah. And then we filled something in there of accountability, of exercising, of eating right, of you know what I mean? And I think that's what it looks like for me to be like, hey, I've walked with you on something. Like, you know what I mean? Like we struggled with this one thing and we went past it. And listen, bro, I saw you and I'm like, Nicho, you look good. Yeah. Like you look good, bro. You know what I mean? Like you look good. Bro. And you looked good that time, but now you look amazing. You know what I mean? Like, you look amazing, but genuinely, bro. I was really proud of us for how we spoke about something that looked so easy to accomplish, whatever. But the minute we said no, we're gonna do it like this, bro. We really pushed,
bro. I mean, Strava was doing the things for us.
Shout out to Strava,
bro.
Shout out to Strava,
like bro. Strava's the thing, dude. Bro. Honestly, like I deactivated my gram and so like Strava now. I'm just like kudos,
popping the kudos. I really think for me there was moments. I'll tell you. There were moments where I ran because I felt like everyone on Strava was like waiting for me. And I have like 3 followers only, by the way. Like no one knows me on Strava like that. I'm not that good. Yeah, for sure. But literally, I was like, my 3 followers are waiting for me right now to post something. So I better go out and run.
And here's the thing, you don't do an average run. You need to break. You need to get some achievements, bro. You need to rack up some achievements.
But you know what? I wish I find someone that like acknowledges me like the way Strava does, bro. Whatever you do, Strava's gonna be like, well done, you did well here. Like it will find the positive, bro, in anything you do.
Even if it's giving you a bronze medal, bro, I'll take it.
I've never been so happy to receive a bronze in my life. I was thought to be a winner, but that bronze. So that's
bro. And that's been a real journey. I think it's been brought like 4 months.
Yeah, fully. Yeah.
You know, 4 months, bro. And I think in that 4 months, we've really had to make a switch up. Yeah. You know, bro, guys, man's been for cooking lessons. man's went for cooking lessons. Like, do you understand? Like, that's serious. Like,
there's commitment and there's cooking lessons.
Bro, I was just like, okay, bro's doing too much now. Like, I need to start doing something, you know? But I think it's like, I mean, and the change is evident.
Yeah.
You know, the change is evident because, like, we've started to switch up small things and that's really affected small other things in our lives.
Yeah.
You know, bro?
Even confidence. Confident. I was not confident in myself when I didn't look good.
Yeah.
I remember having to take off my shirt to swim. Oh, guys, in high school,
bro, you still took it off?
I own it. In high school, I'd volunteer to go shirtless because I looked amazing. I hope there's a picture of me in high school popping by. You know, I looked amazing. And then I got older, then my body wasn't looking good. My confidence was low. So, and I was struggling with confidence as well. So the minute we started like gymming and running and whatever, like I can I take my shirt now? Okay.
Let me get there as well, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But you know, so confidence was linked to it as well. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, bro, I love it.
We're on this journey, bro.
It can't stop. And for us, it's just the beginning, right?
Yeah.
It's just the beginning, and I think the invitation is, how do we all walk it together? How do we learn something from you guys? How do we share something? How do we learn from one another? I think we've seen that it works well for us.
Yeah.
That we're like, oh, we can't keep this to ourselves.
For sure.
How do we open it up for more people? How do we do that? You know what I mean? So it's definitely something that we want to do as well.